Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a game week review for blank game week 29. Wow. Wow. How are you, first of all? Because, I've forgotten that I play FPL at this point, let alone that I make FPL content, or that I have an alter ego as FPL camper. Yeah, wow. What a break this has been. At least for me. I mean, I haven't thought about FPL at all, not even once. Today I just decided to make a video, since we're approaching the deadline. I thought the deadline was low, but it's on Tuesday, so I don't know. This is going to be like a game week review / team selection. Maybe I'll make a team selection video, like a short one, the day before, but it's not going to change much because I am myself not playing the wild card on this game week. I know a lot of you are and are probably looking for, suggestions and ideas, but I don't know if this is going to be helpful. But I'm just going to talk about how my team did on blank game week 29. And I don't know if I should say that went horrible or it went good. Could have gone worse. Could have gone so much better. It was I was on mixed feelings. I mean, I've forgotten a lot about it, but if you remember from my last two videos before the deadline, team selection, both the one before that, the game week review, I was going for, I had 3 free transfers and I was making 4 transfers, getting -4 to get Holland for Cody Gakpo, selling Palmer for, I sold Palmer for ELANGA. I was in between Gibbs White and ELANGA, and I initially went for ELANGA because cheaper and I had more, because Gibbs White had to move early because of the price rises, because I wanted Kirkes and Milenkovic. And then, that extra money that I had from bringing in ELANGA, see, like consequences from each other. If I'd gotten Gibbs White, I would have missed on the Gibbs White points and moved in early. But then I would have gotten the points from Milenkovic and Kirkes. So that bit of a buffer that I had, like a 0.6 or whatever, I decided to go for Guardiola and Nico Williams, which, you probably know what happened. So yeah, wow. It's been a nice break, to be honest. I haven't just been focusing on other things, life in general, because I think it was too much FPL and I just suddenly forgot about it, and it's probably good to just have a break. I usually hated the international break, but because we haven't had one in a long time, I think, and now the FA Cups, I think the Crystal Palace is already, the time of recording, 2-0 winning against Fulham away on the FA Cup. I don't know what that's why I want to play the wild card in game week 31 as well, just see how the thing, if we get the confirmed double game weeks or not. I mean, you could play it this game week. It's not bad, because you're probably going to assume who's going to get a double, maybe not confirmed, but yeah. Let's just jump straight into it, because I don't want to ramble too much without looking here. But let's just go to the fantasy app over here and go to fantasy. Yes, as you can see, I'm on 56 points. I forgot even how many points that I got. Average of 40 and still on a red arrow. So I was on quite a big green arrow on live FPL. I was on a green arrow by a margin of 10 points before the Man United game, which was on Monday, and then Bruno Fernandes happened and put me on a slight red. So I'm currently on 14,257 rank, which isn't, this isn't horrible. I was on 8,000 before that, so I don't know. But the competition, these high up ranks, is just very, I'm sure people with my points around 200k would have gotten a huge green, or maybe not huge, but significant green. But yeah, let's just it is what it is. Just go to the points over here. As you can see, I mean, I don't know, I could ramble about it a lot now and see how painful it is to just have Guardiola, Nico Williams. I guess I just, I've made amends with it. It is what it is. It's FPL. I would have been 13 points better had I gone for Milenkovic and Kirkes, which I wanted. That's another thing, though. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, Milenkovic, it wasn't in my plans. The reason why I was upset is because I wanted Kirkes for so long time. Like, for weeks and weeks I've been wanting to get Kirkes, and I still didn't bring him in. And the consequence of not bringing in Kirkes meant that I would have had Milenkovic as well, who got an 11-pointer. Kirkes had only 4 points, but it doesn't matter. I just hope Guardiola, I heard rumors that he got injured on the international break, so That would have been extra, an extra bullet in my wounds. But I think Pep said he's okay. Let's see tomorrow if he plays. And if they do, he does have a good game week against Leicester at home. Although Kirkes, they have Ipswich, I think. Yeah, Ipswich at home. So he would have had a great game week either way. So it doesn't really matter. 56 points. Double Arsenal returned. Nothing crazy. Just a clean sheet. Mykolenko, they conceded very late, I think. I don't remember at this point, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Nico Williams, they smashed Ipswich, but they conceded 2 goals somehow. So 1 pointer, and Guardiola, 2-2 with Brighton, 1 pointer. The biggest disappointment against Semenyo, I said on my last video that his days are numbered, and I brought Semenyo in game week 25. No, game week 25 or 26. 26. So 2 points, 1 point, 1 point, 1. 3 yellow cards in a row, and 3 1-pointers against Brighton, Tottenham, and Brentford at home. Now he does have Ipswich at home, so there's no. I mean, this is practically his last chance before I play the wild card. I don't think I'm going to have him on wild card. No space for 2 of them, unless they get a double. I have to make sure that. So, but either way, I don't think so because there's a lot of players that I want. Cliver 2-pointer, both disappointing, and then Elanga, the hero of the game week, with 16-pointer. I'm so happy that I waited. I didn't want to make early transfers because initially I wanted to go for Gibbs White, and I had so tight budget. So I had to move early, like 2 days before the deadline, and I didn't want to do that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go for Elanga. And he got 16 points, and Gibbs White blanked. So that's how FPL is. And now Elanga is playing Man United at home, against his former team. So I'm happy to have him over Gibbs White, although you don't know. I mean, it's not how it works, but it's just, psychologically feel better. Buemo, 6 points. Not bad. Considering that Bournemouth away, wasn't expecting much from him, but it is. I think I'm going to sell him this week. I'll talk about that later, because another thing of going Guardiola and Nico Williams is that had I gone for Kirkes and Milenkovic, I would had some money in the bank to do Wood to Mateta, which was my initial plan, because Crystal Palace is playing. Where are they playing? Ipswich or Southampton away? And now I don't have money to bring Mateta, so I'll have to get a -4 before the wild card, which sounds stupid, so I don't think I'm going to do it, and I'm just dreading that. But I could bring Eze or Ismail Assar, which isn't as exciting. And I have Munoz, so it's fine. And I kept Salah and everything. Haaland captain, 14 points. I mean, it's not much, but it's honest work, so happy to have him for Leicester. I think I'm going to captain him over Salah, to be honest, this game week. But yeah, this is it. I still have my wild card, triple captain, bench boost, and free hit. All my chips except the assistant manager chip. So I'm feeling pretty good, being 14,000 with all the chips in place. Let's see how it's gonna go. Let's just go to pick team. So I'm not, as I said, I'm not playing wild card. If I was to play the wild card, I'd talk about it. Like, I don't know, like, it's just on the top of my head, because I haven't done much now. I haven't thought about FPL at all. I haven't looked at any content to get some inspiration myself. But if you need that, I suggest you do look, for content on YouTube. There's a lot of people whose FPL content is their job and they have to do this every day. I don't really have that much time. I just do this for fun at this point. So yeah. But if I would get, I think Newcastle and Crystal Palace, because they have a confirmed double, I would definitely go for a triple up. Newcastle, if you don't own Isak, because some people sold them for Haaland, then I'll probably definitely bring Isak in. And maybe Gordon and a defender, or 2 defenders. I don't know. I would prefer to bring Gordon and a defender, but I know Gordon is a bit maybe more expensive than bringing a defender, so it depends. And Crystal Palace, Munoz, just no-brainer. Mateta, no-brainer for me. And then you can go for Ismail Assad or Eze for triple up, because they do have a confirmed double, and they're probably going to have a double-double. So definitely there. Other than that, I don't know. I just long-term, I have no idea. Like myself, I want to keep Salah, even though they don't have doubles. But they're outside. I think he's going for, like, break some records this year, because now they're only fighting for Premier League. They're out of the Champions League, out of the FA Cup. So I think he's going to play. a lot and try to break records. So you want to have him here. Haaland, I think I'm going to sell. You know, it wasn't just this game week, but it's the amount of things that I can do, especially with the bench boost approaching now. Which probably going to play in game week 33. If I bring in Marmoush, which is way cheaper than him, I can do so much more with the team than Haaland allows me to. But for this game week, this is what I have. I have double Arsenal defense. I think one of them is also going on the wild card. I might sell Raya actually because I want to keep Gabriel. I might sell Raya for another. I have to look at who because I don't know. I don't have an outstanding pick on the goalkeeper, but it's just to save some money on there. And it's been nice, but they've been conceding. Look, I've talked about this last video. Clean sheet, blank. Clean sheet, blank. Clean sheet, blank. Clean sheet, blank. They've gone this run for 5 game weeks. But I have them against Fulham at home. Hopefully another clean sheet. Although if you look at the pattern, this is another blank. But I just hope they break that pattern. Munoz Southampton at home. So happy to have him. Oh my god. He's been sensational. Crystal Palace have been sensational. Southampton, the shittiest team in the Premier League this season. Yeah. And Guardiola with Leicester at home, another bad team. I mean, Leicester, Southampton, and Ipswich. You want to target them as much as you can because now they're just you think at this point of the season they have some hope and they step it up or like at least be more resilient defensively, but just no, they haven't looked like nowhere near that. So I'm happy to have any, and I have Semenyo and Kluivert against Ipswich at home, which I'm still happy. Salah, Everton at home, happy. Elanga, Man United at home, his former team who sold him, happy to have him there. And then I have Isak, Brentford at home. Happy for that too. Haaland, Leicester at home, captain. Happy with that too. I have a pretty good team. And I have Wood, Man United at home. Now, Wood is injured. He's definitely not going to play in the FA Cup, said Nuno. He might play. I will have to see if he gets updates. But it's just such a short turnaround. I don't think he's going to play. So my move would have been Wood to Mateta, and that would have been like, oh, delirious having double Crystal Palace against Southampton, double City against Leicester, and double Bournemouth against Ipswich. That's just stuff of dreams, right? But it's not meant to be. So what I might do is sell Mbuemo for either Ismail Assad or Eze. I don't know which one. Probably Assad. I don't know. But let's see. So that's my only move left, and I have one free transfer. So preferably I would have loved to roll that transfer after the wild card, but it doesn't matter because, I mean, I don't care because I'm going to play the wild card and I'm going to have a good team. It's not going to be... I'm going to have a good bench, so if there's injuries and shot like that, so... Yeah, this is how the team is looking. I think it looks pretty good. I don't have to... I'm happy. This is maybe why I haven't thought about FPL too much because I knew I had a pretty good team going into the Game Week 30. And I have all my chips in place, so don't need to stress or think about it too much. Go to transfer, so yeah, I have 0.1 in the bank. So had I gone, let me just see again. But now the prices have changed a bit. So if I go for Bournemouth, Kirkes, and then Nottingham Forest, I think they both had a price increase. Milenkovic, yeah, 7.4. And how much was Mateta? 7.5. So yeah, and both Kirkes and Milenkovic increased in price. I would have had the exact money, or maybe 0.1 extra, to go for Mateta if I'd gone plus 13 points on top of that extra. But it is what it is. I'm gonna have to wait for Mateta. Oh, Southampton away though. Wow. Yikes. Yeah. So most likely move is to go for Crystal Palace. I mean, Sar is in way more points. If I go here, total points, Sar is on 113 points, and Eze 86. And I think Sar has played less minutes than Eze, if I'm not mistaken. That still looked good, you know. I would bench Wood and then wild card on Game Week 31 when we hopefully get the confirmation for double game weeks. Because I have to think about the bench boost as well and triple captain. I don't know who my triple captain, by the way. I don't know. I mean, Mateta seems like a good triple, but the fixtures they have on double are not good. City away, Newcastle away. Let's see if they get another double. Which combination is that going to be? Because, yeah, or if it falls on game week 33 or 34, because that would depend a lot on which game I play the bench. If it's a bench boost week, I cannot play triple captain, even though one of the players might have a good double game week. So yeah, and this is how it's looking like. So I think this is not going to be much different. I'm probably going to bring in Sar or Eze, as I said, even though I have only one free transfer, because I want to attack the game week. I mean, there's no point on saving the transfer when I'm wildcarding game week 31. And Wood probably injured anyway, so I don't blame what Newcastle away doesn't tempt me too much. And just this Southampton, I just really want to attack the Southampton. I would just feel more comfortable having, you know, double Crystal Palace, double City, and double Bournemouth against 3 of the worst teams in the Premier League. Yeah, this is it. I don't really know like what players to recommend and stuff like that. I think I wish I would help you with a wild card. I don't know like if you want to keep Salah in the wild card or not. I know a lot of people are not picking Salah, especially those who are going for Haaland. For me, myself, I would much rather compromise Haaland than Salah, because I feel like Marmoush is a way better value for money, even if he doesn't get the returns that Haaland gets, which he has been getting them. The only problem, I think that one benched game, you know, made it a bit unappealing. Had I gone for Marmoush instead of Haaland, would have had even more points this game week. But yeah, myself, I'm gonna go for Marmoush. I'm gonna keep Isak. I'm gonna go for Mateta. That's the trio. Like, that's just undisputed trio, I think, most likely, because City is also gonna have a double. On midfield, I'm gonna keep Salah. I'm probably gonna keep Kluivert. I'm probably gonna go for Gordon. Probably gonna go for Ismail Assad or Eze. And then the 5th midfielder, I don't know. I'll have to see. And I want Saka as well, because he's coming back. He's back in training. So I want him eventually. That's why I cannot afford to keep both Haaland and Salah to begin with. So Saka, Gordon, Kluivert, Salah, and Sar. Or, you know, could be one of 2 changes there. On defense, Munoz, just no-brainer. I'll probably get a Newcastle defender, if not 2, for the double. And then depending on just go for Kirkes again. I mean, the fixtures still good for them, but he's attacking anyways, even when they don't do well. Just I would go for attacking attacking defenders. Probably not Guardiola. I don't know. Not on wildcard, even though they have a double, so I don't know. I might have to keep him. We'll have to see. I mean, Guardiola is not expensive if I sell Haaland. I can still afford to have him, even with Saka on the team. But I mean, let's just see. If I sell Haaland for Marmoush, he's now 7.3. He's gone up in price. And go for Saka. And I'll probably sell Semenyo for Gordon. Where are you? Gordon is still on. Yeah. I would have good money. And Elanga. Elanga for... What was I talking? Yeah, Crystal Palace. It's my last side. Let's go here. It's cheaper as well. Yeah, I can afford it. And if I sold Raya for someone cheaper, I'd have even more money to spend on defense. So, I mean, this is how my midfield I think it would look like for upcoming game weeks. Kluivert probably keeping because of, you know, he's been consistent with the penalties and shit like that. And then I can upgrade the whole defense line. You know, I'll probably keep Gabriel Gvardiol because of the doubles. Munoz, definitely keeping him. I can sell him for either another Nottingham Forest defender, or I don't know. Well, I'm gonna bring a Newcastle defender definitely. It's probably gonna be Dan Burn. Minutes secured. I would prefer Livramento more, but I'll have to see because Dan Burn has secured minutes, but way less threat. And yeah, so a lot of money to up 2.9 still in the bank. That's crazy. It's crazy with this team. Well, Mateta as well here has to go. Sorry. So with Mateta in, 2.4 still in the bank for this team. And then I'll have to upgrade the goalkeeper because of the bench boost. But still, I mean, it's a lot of money. Yeah, but be back here for the game week 31. That's when I look more detail into this. And yeah, we'll look at this one more time. This is how the team is looking before I go. It's looking good, and yeah, I'll probably make another short team selection video, although I don't think it's gonna be anything changed. As I said, I only have money for Sada or Eze. I don't have money for Mateta, so it's gonna be a straight swap for Buemo. And that's it. Good luck to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back again and again. Thank you for supporting. Please like and subscribe, share the word around. There might be other people out there who will enjoy these types of videos, a bit different from, you know, the rest of the community and the effort that I put on those. So yeah, thank you again, and see you on the next one. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.